Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How is everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we are going to be taking a look at another batch of new and pre-existing bugs on Halo MCC Insider, specifically the third flight. And this will probably be the last batch, because the flight is pretty much almost over, and there'll be a new flight soon. And this is pretty much all I can find for now. But anyways, let's get right into it. So, for the first one, we're going to be taking a look at a bug with Halo 2 Anniversary, where your team colors are wrong in Forge. So, to start it off, if you want to try this out yourself, just simply go to Halo 2 Anniversary Forge, and either set yourself to either brown or pink team. Either one is fine. Or you can invite someone else, and you could do both colors at the same time. We'll get to see what happens in a bit. But once you got everyone on the right colors, brown or pink, just simply start the game and wait for it to finish loading. And once it's done loading, then you will see the sorcery that goes on here. So as you can see, we are on brown and pink team, me and A11YT. However, that is clearly not brown unless I'm colorblind. And of course that is not pink either on the other team, unless I'm really colorblind. But assuming that I'm not colorblind, you can clearly see that I'm actually on lime team, and A11YT is on cyan team. Now, as you can see, our armor colors are correct though. My armor color is actually brown, and his is actually pink. So, obviously the colors are wrong there. However, what's very interesting is that once again on Halo 2 Anniversary, if we switch to custom games, and we do like Team Slayer or something, we do the same team colors again, once we load in, the colors are correct. There actually is a brown team that's brown, and there's actually a pink team that's pink. So, what is going on here? Why is only Forge the color is wrong? Well, this is actually a bug that's existed since the regular version of MCC, so it's not just limited to the Insider. But I barely notice this myself because I'm always on gold team usually. But anyways, my theory is that, see, if we go to Halo 4 Forge, we can see that under the teams where brown and pink would be for Halo 2 Anniversary are lime and cyan team. So it seems like somehow Halo 2 Anniversary is taking Halo 4's team color options for Forge. And for custom games it's correct, but for some reason Halo 2 Anniversary is carrying over Halo 4's color settings for some reason. Probably just a mix-up, but just one of the first bugs that I wanted to report for this. Now the next one is also in Halo 2 Anniversary Forge. And this one, it particularly happens a lot more on the maps, the sandbox maps for Forge, which is Skyward, Nebula, and Awash. These three maps right here. So we're gonna do Awash for now, but it works on any of the maps, Skyward and Nebula as well. In fact, this happened when I was making the Forge map, and it kind of messed up my build a little bit because, well, basically, on certain objects like the fusion coil, even though I have it set to normal physics, you can see right here, it's on regular normal physics, the fusion coil will not budge at all. On this map, on any of the sandbox maps, no matter where you place the fusion coil, its physics become fixed. And no matter how much force you apply to it, it does not budge. And I have no idea why it's like that, but on every other map that's not a sandbox map like this, it'll be fine. And there's also other objects in Halo 2 Anniversary Forge where the physics are all wonky. So everything here, all these containers are set to normal physics. But this Gravlift can't move these crates except for this one, the large crate that's not open. This one, actually, the physics are actually correct based on what I set it to. But these other crates here, they're all on normal physics, but they don't budge. And it's the same with a lot of the crates as well. Actually, it's the reverse. All these crates are on normal physics, but then this one last crate here is on fixed. Kind of like the fusion coils. Now, these crates and containers, they're not exclusive to this map. Those are just in general. And there's other objects too, like building blocks, where if you put them on normal, they're still fixed. On other maps as well. The only thing exclusive to the sandbox maps are the the fusion coils, all variants of it. So it's a weird bug that's been around since the first MCC as well, first version. Now this next one on Halo 3 is there's this Pelican here on a mission Crow's Nest. After you clear out the hangar here, the Pelican comes down, and it waits for Marines to get on. And once all the Marines or enough Marines are on, it will take off and fly out of the hangar. However, on MCC and MCC Insider, if you wait it out, the Pelican just simply never takes off. It just sits there forever. It's a weird issue, weird bug. I'm not sure what causes it this time, but it just sits there and never flies out, and I have no idea why. So for number 4, this one is on Halo 4, and you can do this in Forger custom games, but I'm not sure if this exists on the older MCC or regular Halo 4. I didn't get the chance to test it out thoroughly on those other games. But on the map Ragnarok, there is a small spot here on the map Ragnarok, right here in the back, this little corner here where the rock is, where there will be no sound with your Banshee, other than your weapons, if you fly into that spot. I'm gonna stop talking here and let you guys listen to it. Alright, so basically just a small bug there, but I don't even know how I came across it. It just randomly flew in that spot and noticed it. But anyway, so for the next one, for number 5, on a mission Dawn in Halo 4's campaign, if you start from the second rally point, or you can start from the first, doesn't matter. But once you get to this point where this is shortly after the start of the second rally point, down the stairs here, there is a wall here that's entirely green. It's like a metallic green. The entire wall is just green. And yeah, that's basically all there is to say about it. It's not supposed to be green, but it is. So, another weird bug there. And I believe that's only on the Insider. So for number 6, the bumper jumper controls for Halo 2 Anniversary are wrong. And I don't know why it's like, it seems like bumper jumper always like breaks on each game. Because there was an issue a while ago on Halo 3, for a while actually, on MCC, where Halo 3's bumper jumper controls are wrong. But they've since fixed it in the most recent build of MCC Insider. However, when they fixed that, it seems like they broke the bumper jumper controls on Halo 2 Anniversary. So what's wrong with the controls now is, so normally on bumper jumper, on universal bump and jump I should say, the left bumper should be used for Banshee flips, and in other vehicles it's used to brake, as a brake. But now, for some reason, it's been mapped to the right bumper instead, which I don't know why that happened, but it seems to happen shortly after the bumper jumper controls for Halo 3 were fixed. And this only affects Halo 2 Anniversary, actually. Universal bump and jump works fine for all the other Halo games. Only Halo 2 Anniversary. Now, for number 7, this one's a pretty big one, actually. So, on Halo 1, Halo Anniversary, I should say, in Anniversary mode, as you can see underneath the Pelican, or rather what you can't see, well, basically, there's no shadows. No shadows at all in the entire Halo Anniversary campaign. Now, in Classic mode, it's fine. You can see the shadows just fine everywhere. But for some reason, Anniversary graphics, nothing has a shadow anymore. And I verified this on the Classic version, on the 360 version of Halo Anniversary. There definitely were shadows, and on regular MCC as well. So this is just on the Insider. But yeah, nothing has a shadow anymore. Now, continuing with Halo 1, on an Anniversary graphics on the Insider, there's a weird lighting glitch on the mission Pillar Bottom on the bridge of the ship. When we come here into this room to go see Captain Keyes, as you can see right there, once we step past this little loading point there and get a checkpoint, the lighting just goes like totally bizarre. I don't know, it's just so bright now in the whole room. Everything's like lit up. The whole bridge, this whole room is all like super lit up. It's almost like everyone in this room has like the brightness on their monitors set to like uber, like super duper high brightness, to the point where like it's blinding light for all of them. But once we leave this room, like if we step out here past that same loading point again, the lighting goes back to normal actually. See? Everything's fine again. Well, this thing is totally easily repeatable. I'm sure a lot of people actually noticed it if they played the Halo 1 campaign. But once you step inside the room, it lights up again, and you can keep doing it like on and off. It's just a weird lighting bug with Halo 1 Anniversary graphics, and it's only in Anniversary graphics. In Classic mode, everything's fine. So for the next one, for number 9, this happens occasionally. It doesn't seem to happen 100% of the time, but sometimes in anniversary graphics, if you play on co-op, you can really only do this on co-op. You can probably do it on solo, but it'd be easier on co-op. If you look at the ammo counter for an assault rifle in third person, whether it's on the ground or someone's holding it, sometimes in Halo Anniversary, in anniversary graphics, there's no ammo counter on the assault rifle in third person. It's there in classic mode, it's perfectly fine there, but in anniversary graphics, there's just simply no ammo counter. Now, this happens kind of randomly, and it doesn't happen for everyone either. Sometimes the co-op partner can still see your ammo counter and vice versa. Other times, both people can't see it, and other times, everything's just fine. So I'm not sure exactly what causes it, but it just happens every now and then on the Insider. Now, this next one is a small bug that happens on classic mode on Halo 2. If you, on the Mission Oracle, if you quickly come here at the start, you can see the flood infection forms floating around inside this tank here. Sometimes they just phase through the tank and float past the boundaries of it. They kind of float outside of it. This never happened in the classic version of Halo 2 on the original Xbox, and I don't think I've ever seen it on the PC version either, or the classic version of MCC, or the current version of MCC. So I think it's only on the Insider where this happens, but I'm not entirely positive. So for number 11, this one is also another small minor issue with Halo 2 Anniversary. And this applies to regular MCC as well, not just the Insider. But with the tank treads, as you just saw there, if you start backing up in the tank and then you quickly move forward again, your tank treads and anniversary graphics are still moving backwards. So they're spinning in the wrong direction. And that only happens in anniversary graphics as well. In classic mode, it works correctly. So it's just another anniversary graphics glitch. And it's a minor one, and you can really only notice it if the armor plating for your tank treads is knocked off, like my right one is, my front right one. So it's a very minor detail that you kind of had to look closely to even notice in the first place, but just wanted to point it out. And somebody else pointed that out to me as well. So for our final glitch today, we're going to be taking a look at the Vanishing Phantom on the Mission Regret. This one, a lot of people have been talking about for a while, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have reported this as well for a while as well. So I'm just going to do one more run through of it for the exact cause of it, or the exact way to reproduce it, just in case anybody needs the steps, if anybody's looking to fix this. But anyways, what you want to do is just follow the path I'm taking. This is the easiest way to reproduce it. But you basically want to kind of speed run this to a certain extent, and come over here to the platform where the gondola leaves. And normally, in a lot of cases, because you went that fast and you basically skipped a lot of parts of the mission, you don't get a checkpoint. And that's a good thing if you're looking to reproduce this bug. You don't want to get a checkpoint. If you get a checkpoint, then you should probably restart the mission and go do the little speed run path I just took again. But anyways, once you've cleared all the enemies here, and assuming you didn't get a checkpoint, the Phantom will fly in here and drop off hunters as normal. This is what's supposed to happen. However, because we skipped that checkpoint on MCC only, because we skipped the checkpoint, when the Phantom comes in and starts landing, it just goes poof. It just vanishes. And that's been a bug on Halo 2 Anniversary since pretty much the beginning, and it's still here on the Insider. But I don't think I've seen anyone post the exact steps to reproduce it. I'm not entirely positive, but if not, then here are the steps. So that's basically how to reproduce it. You just gotta skip that one checkpoint that you normally get while inside that building over there. But yeah, so there you have it, folks. Hopefully you guys found this to be interesting, and I hope this helps fix future bugs for future flights of MCC Insider, and ultimately the final big update for MCC. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like as always, and if there's anything else we want to look into, or if there's anything significant I might have missed, just let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to look into it. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.